The emergence of the Internet. When and where was the first prototype of the Internet created? Well, the first prototype of the Internet, known as ARPANET, was created in 1969. It was originally developed for the U.S. Department of Defense under the ARPA, or Advanced Research Projects Agency, project. The first connection was established between the universities of UCLA and Stanford. This event was the starting point for further development of networking technology. Interesting fact, the first message sent through ARPANET was low, as the system crashed after trying to send the word login. This happened on October 29, 1969. What role did universities play in the development of the Internet? Universities played a key role in the development of the Internet. They not only participated in ARPANET projects, but also became major centers for computer networking research. Students and professors actively developed new protocols and technologies that later formed the basis of the modern Internet. Interesting fact, in the early 1970s, more than 30 universities connected to ARPANET, which facilitated the exchange of knowledge and ideas and increased the number of users. How did the TCP/IP protocols come about? The TCP/IP protocols were developed in the early 1970s by Robert Kahn and Vinton Cerf. These protocols became the standard for data transmission in networks and provided compatibility between different computer systems. Interesting fact, the TCP/IP protocols were officially adopted in 1983, which is considered the birth date of the modern Internet. By this time, there were already many networks using these protocols. How did the concept of domain names originate? The concept of domain names was developed in 1983 when Paul Moka-Peter created a system that allowed text names to be used instead of numeric IP addresses. This made the Internet more user-friendly as text names are much easier to remember than numbers. Interesting fact, the first domain in the world to be registered was symbolics.com, which was registered on March 15, 1985. How have commercial companies contributed to the development of the Internet? In the early 1990s, commercial companies began to become actively involved in the development of the Internet. In 1991, the first website was created, and from that point on, the Internet began to grow rapidly. The advent of browsers such as Mosaic made accessing the Internet more convenient and visually appealing. Interesting fact, in 1993 there were only about 200 websites, but by 1996 the number had grown to more than 100,000. What was the significance of the publication of the Web Accessibility Paper? In 1990, Tim Berners-Lee published his Web Accessibility document, which became the basis for the creation of the World Wide Web. This event opened new horizons for information sharing and user interaction on the Internet. Interesting fact, the emergence of HTML, hypertext markup language, and HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol, was a key step in the development of web technologies. What impact has the Internet had on culture and society? The Internet has had a profound impact on culture and society, changing the way we communicate, access information, and conduct business. It has facilitated globalization by providing instant access to knowledge and resources from anywhere in the world. Interesting fact, social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram emerged in the 2000s and dramatically changed the way people interact, becoming major platforms for communication and self-expression. How has the Internet impacted education? The Internet has revolutionized education by providing access to a vast array of resources and courses. Online education has become accessible to millions of people around the world, making it possible to learn at any age and from anywhere. Interesting fact, in 2008, the term MOOCs, Massive Open Online Courses, was coined to refer to courses that are accessible to everyone and delivered by leading universities. This phenomenon has significantly changed the educational landscape. What is the impact of security and privacy on the Internet? With the growing popularity of the Internet, concerns about user security and privacy have arisen. Data protection, cybersecurity, and online privacy have become hot topics, leading to the development of many laws and protocols to ensure online security. Interesting fact. In 2018, the General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR) in the European Union came into effect, which has become one of the strictest data protection laws in the world. What are the future prospects for the Internet? The future of the Internet is linked to areas such as the Internet of Things, IoT, artificial intelligence, AI, and 5G technologies. The Internet is expected to become even more integrated into people's daily lives, providing new opportunities for automation and interaction. Interesting fact, it is predicted that by 2030, the number of Internet-connected devices could exceed 100 billion, significantly changing the way we interact with technology and each other. The advent of the Internet in 1971 was a major step in human history, opening new horizons for communication, education, and business. Advances in technology, protocols, and standards have made the Internet an integral part of our lives, and its influence continues to grow.